So good morning, neighbors. Welcome to Miracle Farm 1927 Homestead. I'm going to give a little garden tour and give you an update of what the garden's doing. So I'm standing in the middle of the tomatoes. You can see where I need to pull up one there. I had some, I don't know exactly what this is that these tomatoes are getting right here in this area. It could be a remnant of the herbicide poisoning from last year, but where I pulled up the other ones, I went ahead and planted sunflowers. So the tomatoes are tomatoing. This is the row of peppers, and we know for sure that they are having repercussions of last year's herbicide poisoning. But they're still producing. Let's see that black on top and the curled leaves, and the fact that the plants are just small. And right beside them is the squash, and they're doing great. Still, the bugs are starting to get really to them. Let's see, we can see got eggs right here. So let's just give them a little crushy. We got some visitors in there. Let's see, we're starting to get the bugs. Lost a plant here. And right here is our green beans that did not get tied up. Here's what your climbing green beans look like if you don't get them tied up. It's crawling along the ground. I got the beautiful purple blooms on them. And this is our Silver Queen. This is my husband's favorite kind of corn, and we have got corn. And right next to it is the okra. And it's really taken off. Now here's Miracle's Indian corn, and it does not have ears on it yet. And right here we got some weedy, very sad looking cucumbers. And the bugs have just ravaged it. So this morning my job is checking to see if there's any cucumbers on this, going to be any cucumbers on it, and I'm going to check it real good. If there is cucumbers, I'm going to water it, or we're going to give up on it, pull it up, and plant something here for late summer, early fall. And right here, let's get back out to the end. There's a little weed I got to pull up. And right here is our 3 rows of peanuts. The cucumbers got in the peanuts a little bit, but not too bad. And we're going to get those big weeds out this morning, and we are going to get this watered. Now, I know this row looks a little funny. It doesn't have much in it, but what it was is these peas are from Miss Daisy, and they were in her freezer. Well, I planted this 3 times, and this is all the peas that came up. There will not be enough peas here. They're going to be purple hulls, I think. No, they're going to be Crowder peas. They're Crowder peas, and I'm trying to save her seed, just like with the green beans. Those were her striped double-back green beans. Well, you don't hear about those much. Well, you do hear Crowder peas, but they're hers, and I want to save her seed, so there's just enough plants here to where I can get some seed out of, and then I'll have nice, fresh, and plentiful enough seeds to plant next year. On the last 2 rows, we've got nothing but beauty, and they are just now starting to show themselves. Look at that. Because when you put as many hours as you have to in a decent sized garden like this, you've got to have something to come out here and look at that's beautiful. I get excited about the vegetables that we pick, but I also like, being a woman, I like to come out here and see beauty too. And I'm very excited about these flowers. These are the flowers that friends gave us last year. There's some that we got from the Dollar Tree, and we harvested and saved the seeds. Well, you saw where this morning the cucumbers were over on the peanuts, and I checked the cucumbers. They're still blooming, but they've just got a lot of bug damage, and I just thought that I'd really rather have the peanuts and maybe replant cucumbers. But I got this row cleaned up now. It was covered with cucumbers, and there wasn't any row here. But if you've never saw how a peanut grows, I accidentally pulled one up. Where is it? Here it is. So I'm going to try to plant this one back. So we got our little blooms. Let me find you a good one here. Here it is. See the little peanut? So that peanut comes off of the branch and reaches down into the ground, and it'll bury itself in the ground and grow into a big peanut. So I'm fixing to get all this watered because I disturbed them a whole lot by weeding them because they had so much weeds and cucumbers in them. And it's going to be 95 degrees today, so we want them to be nice and watered before that happens. And we'll plant this little plant back. It may not live, but at least we're tried. Okay, so the question is, why do you break beans?
Miss Maeve didn't break her beans. She just broke the ends off of them, and if it's had strings on them, but she cooked them whole.
She cooked them whole?
Huh?
Well, I don't know. I guess it's just a taste preference.
Does it make them cook better or quicker?
Well, yeah, it probably makes them cook faster. Surely does.
Well, if it cooked like I cooked mine the other night, they cook too fast. I let all the water boil out of them.
Oh, no. So they're a little scorched.
Yeah, I had to scrape my beans off the bottom of the pot.
Oh, no.
I'm all the time doing that. Drop off sleep just when it needs to be.
How's it going, Miracle? Oh,
It's going.
now you ain't got many more to do. Was that bowl full?
Yeah.
That bowl makes 7 quarts.
Which bowl?
That bowl, that big bowl right there. Yeah.
So that bowl full makes 7 quarts.
What
So-
about the ones we're throwing out?
Oh, it doesn't matter. It actually makes more than 7 quarts, so there's always plenty when you have that bowl full.
I'll have some good beans later on because these years down on the ground,
Yeah,
they just wadded up
yeah.
and you can't find half of them. But the rest of them, they starting up to find.
Okay.
There'll be some good ones later on, tender.